I'm a great Bambino.
What?
I'm a great Bambino.
What?
I'm the great Bambino.
Let me show you how we do it in the pros. Why don't you join us at 9 o'clock on the 9th green?
What happens there?
That's a secret of the pros.
It looks like a mirage. It's in the hole! It's in the hole!
What's up, guys? This is the Back Nine. I'm Brian Rhatigan. Thanks for making the turn with me. Before we get it started here, I'm going to be setting up a voicemail where you guys can leave me messages. The segment's name? Call Your Caddy. I'm your caddy, and you guys can send me questions based on relationship advice, right? You can leave me questions on your math homework, on sports, whatever you may have. I'll try to give you the best approach shot possible, because that's what a good caddy should do. 4th of July weekend recap. What a time up in Cooperstown, New York. Booked it 2 days before, so we weren't on Glimmerglass. We were at the family campground, so quiet hours were at 10. That didn't stop us from drinking plenty of beers, playing wiffle ball. I went 1 for 10 with the walk-off. Can't complain there. We're hitting Oppo, so give me a break. I'm usually hefty-lefty. Went fishing at Otsego Lake, casting out, trying to get a little deeper, and my friends were smoking a cigar up top. Brian, let's go. I said, one more cast, right? So I step out, cast, slice my foot like an asshole. My foot is just healing now. Still hurts. Moving on. Grilled a shit ton. Ate so many hot dogs. Ate way too many hot dogs. Like, that was like the only thing we're grilling. The dogs were disgusting. We went into town for a beer at night and we came back. Only thing we could eat were dogs. Classic drunk food. Couldn't stop. Felt like Chestnut. Chestnut went off this weekend too. One of the announcers called him the greatest athlete of all time, which is absolute bogus. Sorry. I almost threw it. I watched like 2 bites and I stopped. Speaking of hot dog eating contests, I was in my own back in 2011. So Joey Chestnut has written his own book of records and, 13-time champion, the beast of eating hot dogs, but time for B-Rat story time. So I was 15 years old. I show up to Joe Bruno Stadium in Troy, New York, which, if you don't know, is the home of the Tri-City Valley Cats, single-A farm team for the Houston Astros. I walk up, there's a table that says Humboldt's Hot Dog Eating Contest. Obviously, I'm curious. I go up to the table, I sign up. My heat is in the 3rd inning. The guys I was facing are the ones that are wearing the Nike Air Monarchs and could kill a 30 on a Tuesday night. I mean, these guys are absolute beasts, right? Facial hair. I barely have a pube. So I send out my tweet. I'm ready. I'm born for this. 3rd inning comes. I sit down. Little nervous because I'm facing all these grown men. But I'm like, I can eat, right? I'm a fast eater. Can't eat like that anymore. I'm retired. I have terrible acid reflux. So the contest starts. I get off to a slow start. I look over to my left. This guy is swallowing full dogs. There are many dogs. You had to eat 10 of them. Speed eating, right? Full dog with the works. This guy is just like, no questions asked, just swallowing them full. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure he almost choked at one point. I'm like, yo, this is my time. I start to get hot. 1 dog down, 2 dog down. Take a sip of water. I hear the Fly 92 Brian Cody going, we got a fighter, we got a fighter.
We got a fighter! We got a fighter! We got to lay one!
I'm the fighter. People go, oh, come on, B-Rat. Going crazy. Take my last dog. 2 hands. Fully in the mouth. Shout out to the photographer, too, who took this awesome photo of me. Unfortunately, Big Hoss pulled out the win. He swallowed the dog first, but I came in 2nd place. I'll tell you, I'm no Joey Chestnut, but you can still put me in the rafters. While in Cooperstown over the weekend, walking around the Hall of Fame, I was looking at all the Derek Jeter things for his induction, and it had me thinking, this is a big moment for the Back Nine. We are filming on July 9th, the 9-year anniversary when he had his 3,000th hit, which was a home run against the Tampa Bay Rays.
And he wanted to do one thing, play for the Yankees, the 3-2. That one's drilled deep to left field. Going back, Joyce, looking up, see ya! does it. History with an exclamation point.
This week's top 9 list on the back 9. The top 9 players I've seen play live by position. I'm a great Bambino.
What?
I'm a great Bambino.
What?
I'm the great Bambino. Did you say Bambi? Also, my list is going to be in a batting order because I'd make a goddamn good manager. Batting leadoff, playing second base. 2003, Alfonso Soriano. I saw him play the Indians when he hit a leadoff home run. That season, he had 13 leadoff home runs and broke the MLB record for most in a season.
Now batting for the Indians, number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2.
Only right to have Bob Shepard introduce Mr. Derek Jeter. 2010, Derek Jeter is playing shortstop, batting second in my lineup. When he played the Houston Astros, he had a 2-home-run game, one being a leadoff home run against Wandy Rodriguez. Batting third, playing center field. Yes, center field. Bryce Harper, great ball player, saw him in 2017. Got hurt that season, but all around, great talent. Batting cleanup, playing first base for my squad, is Cody Bellinger. I saw him in 2018 against the New York Mets when the Dodgers broke the MLB record for 7 solo home runs in a game. Bellinger had 2. Batting fifth, playing right field, 2011, Jose Bautista led the league with 43 home runs. In the sixth spot, my catcher, Jorge Posada. No gloves, peas on his hands. The guy is a legend. Saw him play in 2010 on June 12th, same game that Jeter had 2 home runs. He hit his 250th career home run, which ended up being a grand slam. Batting seventh, playing third, Miguel Sano on the Twins. Saw him last year, 2019, in ALDS Game 1 against the Yankees. They lost 10-4, but he still went yah-yah. Batting eighth, playing left field, Ronald Acuna. Saw him in 2018 when he was the NL Rookie of the Year. And batting ninth on the bump, Max Scherzer. He is absolutely nasty. Just gross. That year, he got his 3rd NL Cy Young. That is crazy. That was a hard toss-up between Scherzer and 2012 R.A. Dickey. Saw him face CeCe Sunday Night Baseball in the Subway Series, which happened to be the year Dickey won the Cy Young. So, my lineup for my top 9 list. Number 1, Alfonso Soriano. 2 spot, Derek Jeter. 3 spot, Bryce Harper. 4, Cody Bellinger. 5, Jose Bautista. 6, Jorge Posada. 7, Miguel Sano. 8, Ronald Acuna. And 9, on the hill, Max Scherzer. So, I've been hearing a lot about these high noon sun sips that came out. They're like a vodka and juice, kind of like a seltzer. Dave Portnoy is a spokesperson, so they've been all over Barstool. So I open up my fridge the other day and I see a high noon sun sip, which leads me to my quote of the week. I go to my dad, he's sitting on the back patio, and I say, "Hey, Dad." I go, "Can I have one of your high noon sun sips?" He said, "What? A Labatt?" And you need to understand, my dad was in the Navy, so he says he was hard of hearing from being down in the engine room. I just think it's selective hearing, and he wanted me to grab a Labatt, right? So I say, "No, Dad, a high noon sun sip, not a Labatt." And he goes, "Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead. You can have a sunset." So I went to the fridge and I had myself a high noon sun sip and not a sunset. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in to another episode of The Back 9. Shout out our official sponsor, Stay Thirsty Co. We have so much in store for you guys for next week, so make sure to tune in.